Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
All right, welcome to the wrap up for day 59. We're getting there. Let's start with the numbers. Let's jump right in. Weight today down to 154.7. It was 155.0. Last week at one point it was 154.4. Actually, it was 154.2 at one point last week. So trying to get it down below 154 into the 153s here. And we're working hard on that, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. So weight's looking good. Body fat percent is still 25.1. Like, I don't know. It should not be 25 anything. It's a battle. And then lean body mass, 108 pounds of lean body mass. It's kind of stabilized there, 108.4. It hasn't really changed. As far as meals today, I just break it now into meal 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't even label it anymore. Meal 1 was just Mrs. Slim's pancakes, the recipe I do, the protein pancakes from Mrs. Slim on Plants, with some syrup. That was 411 calories, 42 grams of protein, 69 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of fat. Meal 2 was a bowl of Fiber One cereal. That was 248 calories, 8 grams of protein, 78 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fat. Meal 3 was a protein shake. So I had some Earth Chimp protein powder with cashew milk, and the problem is I had 200 grams of banana, which is 2 whole bananas. I can't help it. Those bananas are right there on my counter. They're so good. So that's 100 calories right there. That really messed me up because you don't really get any protein out of it. And then I did have some watermelon too at some point today as kind of a snack. So that made up the bulk of my meals today. I had a total of 1,202 calories, probably more than I thought I'd be getting here, but that banana put me 100 over because it was 100 calories, so it would have been 1,102, which is what I was shooting for. So, I don't know. It's hard for me to drink protein shakes, especially chocolate, without the banana, right? I'd rather have it without the milk than the banana. Burn, 2153. That's almost 1,000 calorie burn. Protein, 94.5 grams of protein, so just under 100. You know, when you're eating 1,000 calories, 1,100 calories, it's really hard to get 120 grams of protein. Like, you kind of have to give up something somewhere, so that's kind of what it's at. As far as walking today, or as far as steps, Tim and I and Lex, the three of us, went to the gym, the Basta, and went to the movie room. They had Pirates of the Caribbean on, a big theater, and we all walked on treadmills for almost 4 miles. So over an hour and 30 minutes, or whatever it was. Actually, how long was it? An hour and 35 minutes. We would have went longer, but the movie shut off in the middle of it and jumped to Dr. Dolittle in the middle of Pirates of the Caribbean. We were like, well, we're just watching that. I could tell Lex was getting tired. So I walked 10,000 steps nonstop during that movie. On top of what I already worked out for today, or what I had already walked around for today. I did do some work in my classroom, so I got some stuff there. I'm going to the chiropractor now. I'm getting this Gonstead chiropractic. One of my viewers told me to check that out. I'll talk about that in another video. But steps, 22,849 steps today. I'm really helping. That helps me drop below 154 pounds. So we'll see what happens. Tomorrow I've got a certification test I have to take. So I'm taking that. And I got a bunch of other stuff. We're going to the movies tomorrow to see Fantastic Four. Let's look at some of the things I'm trying to do every day. Eat my vitamins, which I did. I took my Complement Essentials and the Omega Complex, and I'll show you that here in a bit. The gym 3 to 4 times a week. I went to the gym. It wasn't a workout day, but it was cardio day, so we did steps. And I went to the chiropractor too. And vlog every day, doing that, and get 80 ounces of water. I don't know if I got 80 ounces of water. Well, I have had a lot of water today, so I probably did. I had a protein shake. I had a whole bottle of water just to get my creatine in, so I would say that I'm pretty close to it. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. The Body Pod is linked in the description below this video, or you can check it out at myhumehealth.com. The Body Pod has made all the difference in my journey, and now that information is accessible to you every single day.